Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So you are probably here because you are planning or would like to plan a baby shower for either a friend, a family, or for yourself. And I have a couple of tips for you that might come in handy. Let me start with my background. I have planned a few of my friends' baby showers, and I usually plan everything from the decorations, the cake, and I'll make the whole thing. And it's something I really enjoy doing. And these are some of the things I wish I would have known. I made a little list, a couple notes here, because there are a few things that I wanted to share. So I wrote them all down so I wouldn't forget, which leads me to my first tip. Write a list of everything you're going to need so that you can be checking it off as you go. So, if you are the mom to be, find yourself a host, either a friend, a family member, someone, because it's okay if you want to be involved in the preparations and the planning, but when the day of comes, you want to just be able to sit back and relax and enjoy your day, and you want to have somebody else take over and lead with the games and hosting and all of that good stuff. So yes, that's my number one tip. Now, once you have a host, or if you are the host, start with a list. So you want to know the date and the time for your baby shower event. You want to have a guest list or a guest count so you approximately know how many heads you'll be expecting. You want to have a location. Are you throwing it in a backyard? Are you throwing it in the park? Are you throwing it in a indoor venue? You want to know where you're throwing it at. And that's why you need to know the guest count so that when if you do have to rent a venue, you know the max capacity that they have, if you're going to have enough chairs or tables for the amount of guests you're inviting. Also, you want to have a baby registry done. I usually recommend the Amazon one. I used to recommend Babies R Us to my friends, but since they closed that down, I would go with Amazon because who doesn't shop on Amazon? I mean, that's where I'm getting my registry done at. So I just feel like Amazon is such a convenient place to shop at that anybody can do it. And it's really easy. I'll link it down below on how to get started on that. But yes, so you want to have a baby registry, and you want to know whether your baby shower is going to be co-ed, which means that the ladies can bring their man to the baby shower, or if it's strictly ladies. You want to know whether it's okay to have kids there or not. I mean, like if it's at the park or at someone's backyard or whatever, I'm sure kids are welcome there. There's a playground. But if it's going to be somewhere inside someone's house, then, it might be a little crowded for the kids to be in there. So you want to make sure you know all of that stuff. Are you going to be bougie and have a dress code for your guests? Like, do you want them, whatever. All those little extra things, write them down. And also, are you going to have a diaper raffle? Now, a diaper raffle is something I always recommend because diapers and wipes are usually the things that mommies need the most. So, for each guest that brings in a diaper box, whatever brand, whatever size, for each box or bag, they get entered into a raffle to win a prize. Now, your prize can differ from a $20 gift card to, whatever. And all of that stuff, all of that information that I just mentioned, you want to list it in your invitation. Now, 2019, a lot of people send invitations via text message or DMs, Facebook, IG, Twitter, all of that stuff. But they also have a couple of applications that you can download so you can send a personalized e-invite, which I will also link some of those places down below. So what I personally like to do is go the old school way, print them out, or purchase them at the store. If you're on a budget, Dollar Tree has a great selection. The dollar store. If you have a larger budget, then definitely there are some great websites that I will also list down below. So yeah, you can print them out for the people that you know that don't really have social media, and you can also send some e-invites. Now, those are the basics that you want to list on there. So number 2, as a host, the next item on your list will be food items, because first you need a location, you need a date, you need a time, and then you need to know what the guests are going to eat. So for food items, are you going to have a dessert table? Are you going to have a cake? Or are you going to have cupcakes? What are you going to be serving? Are you going to be serving finger foods? Are you going to be serving barbecue style? Are you going to be, serving pizza? Whatever your food items might be, write them down. Make sure you have enough for all the guests. And don't forget the beverages. Water bottles for sure, because, mommy to be is going to be walking around wobbling all over the place. She's going to be thirsty, and I'm sure some people will be thirsty for just water. Are you going to have soft drinks? Are you going to have hard alcohol? You want to make sure that you have, something cute and classy, like some champagne or mimosas or whatever. It depends on what season it is also. If it's hot, you want lemonade, fruit punch, whatever your case might be, just make sure you have the food items and the beverages down. Okay? And of course, the cake or the cupcakes. That's the number one thing. Like, you can't go without. The third thing on your list will be decorations. What is your theme? You need to have a theme. Now, I would have named this first on my list, because that's kind of where you go based off. Like, you want to make your invitations match your theme and all the decor, everything. But I feel like finding a place to throw the event at is the number one thing. So third on the list, I would say theme. Is this going to be a BBQ theme? Is this going to be a brunch theme? Or, are you using pink and brown or blue and green? What are your main colors? Is it elephants? Is it princess? You need to have a theme. Also, are you having or making a photo booth? Those are really popular, like the ones that you make yourself. It's kind of like a frame, and it just says like, Melina's baby shower. And then you kind of just go around and like put it in front of you with your guest, and like it looks like an Instagram post or whatever. Are you gonna have one of those? Are you gonna have like a wall, like a flower wall with like a balloon garland or something? Yeah, so something cute. You definitely want to have something where the guests can take a picture at for memories. You want to make sure that you have some table decor or party favors. So those are just fun, you don't have to spend too much money on that. Like I said, you can go to the dollar store, or you could, order your stuff online, or you can do it yourself. Whatever it is, just make sure that your decor matches that one theme. You don't want to be all over the place. Number 4 is games. Now, as a host, you want to make sure that you keep your guests entertained at all times. So you want to make sure you have some games. Now, for games, the list goes on and on and on, but these are some of the ones I wrote down. You can play the can't cross your legs game. So sometimes people come in and they sit down and they cross their legs. Well, if they do, at the entrance, they can be given like a little pin or something. And then if they cross their legs, their pin will be taken away and they lose. And if you're someone that's trying to win, you're going to be keeping an eye out for whoever's crossing their legs. And then, like you'll take their pin so you collect it. And at the end of the party, whoever has the most collected pins wins the grand prize. Which leads me to another thing. You have to make sure that you have some prizes for the winning guest. And it could be something simple. It could be something from Bath and Body Works or the dollar store, a small candle, hand sanitizer, something practical that people will actually use, maybe like in their kitchen or whatever. Also, another game that I wrote down is the time diaper changing, which is the one where like you time the person and they're like trying to change a baby doll's diaper. Whoever wins, Also, there's the blindfolded baby food feeding game. So people will get blindfolded and they'll feed the other person baby food and try to aim in the mouth. There's also the one where you measure the mommy's belly with the toilet paper. Or you get the toilet paper and then you have to guess how long it probably is. And then the mom goes around and she gets them measured with everybody's different toilet paper thing. And whoever gets the closest wins. There's the chugging baby bottle game. I love that one. You can put some vodka and pineapple juice in the baby bottle and then have the guests play, who can chug it faster or whatever. You can just use some juice or something. And musical chairs. You all know how to play musical chairs. But yeah, so I have a fun story about a baby shower I went to once. And I was playing the musical chairs. Let's just say that, I don't know what took over me, but was this lady, right? And it was down to her and I. And she was kind of bigger than me. So I just knew that she was going to get it. And just like staying around the chair. And next thing you know, the music stops. And she was going to just like swing her hips and kick me out of the way. So I don't know what took over me. I grabbed the chair. And I just pulled it out of the way without even thinking about it. And this lady just sat down and fell backwards with her legs in the air. She was wearing like a long dress. And I was like, oh my God, what did I just do? Like, I feel so embarrassed. And I was like, I'm so sorry. You win. I let her win. Or, whatever. Yeah, so I don't know if that's a good idea to have this at a baby shower or not, but I've seen them at baby showers before. And yeah, so I just thought I'd write it down in there. Anyways, another thing you want to have is music. You want to make sure that you have a playlist set so that, you don't hear the commercials or weird, cussing words come on, unless you're okay with that. And if you're doing it off of sites like Pandora, make sure that you get the free trial or you upgrade to where you don't hear commercials, because commercials are so annoying, you guys, Anyways, so those are just some things to keep in mind when planning a baby shower. So tips for mommies, like I said, get a host to throw this for you. So that way on your day you can just sit back and enjoy your day. Tips for the host: RSVP with all the guests if possible, because you guys know how everybody is. Not everybody, including myself, responds to these things, but you still end up going sometimes. So just RSVP with your guests and make sure they're coming. Make enough time to set up before the guests get there, and enough time to clean up after the guests leave. Especially if you're renting a place, you don't want to go over your time. And then have a small prize for each guest that wins a prize during a game. It doesn't have to be all, a lavish gift, just anything. Because at the end of the day, they're not there to win a prize, they're there to shower the baby with love and presents. And yeah, so just keep your guests entertained and don't worry about, oh my gosh, nobody's going to come to the baby shower. Because as a party planner myself, that is one thing that I always worry about. Like, oh my God, are people even going to show up? You know, it doesn't matter. If only 3 people show up out of the 10 that you invited, that's great. You know, that's already a party right there. That's all you need. Same if you invited 20 people and only 10 showed up. You know, that's okay. Like, don't let that ruin your day. Like, just have fun and be happy that people even came to your party. So just don't even think about that. And don't stress. Have fun with it and keep an eye on your list so that you can check off all the things that you have done. And that way you're sure that you didn't miss a thing. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for my tips if you are planning a baby shower. If you are, let me know if any of these tips helped you. If you used them, leave me a comment down below. If you have any more tips, leave me a comment down below. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for the notifications for whenever I post a video. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching.